Hey everybody, and welcome to another Crackin' for a Cause video. I am joined today by the wonderful Samantha. Do you prefer Samantha or Sam? What do you prefer?
Samantha is fine. Sam is good.
Okay. Shadowkeeper790, right? I think is what your Twitter handle is.
Absolutely. That is my Twitter handle at Shadowkeeper790.
Awesome. So we're going to be cracking a pack for charity today, but why don't you go ahead, Sam, and give them a little spiel about who you are and where they can find you.
All right, I am Samantha, Shadowkeeper790. Friends call me Sam. I stream on Twitch occasionally, playing Commander, playing Minecraft, playing video games, basically whatever I want to do. I play a lot of Magic. I am on Twitter at Shadowkeeper790, tweeting usually just anything. But you can follow my Twitter to be notified on any of my streams or anytime I upload a video when I'm supposed to, which is not often. I should, but like my YouTube's the same, Shadowkeeper790.
Okay, great. So there'll be links below in the description for all those as well. So make sure you check those out. And you, Samantha, you should definitely get in contact with Brett from Kitchen Table Commander if you have not, because he does have a Minecraft server set up for MTG content creators. So you should definitely jump in there if you want. So far, it's me and Mana Curves and Brett and Austin from Commander 99 and Trap. You know?
Minecraft is one of my favorite games of all time because it doesn't matter if I'm having a bad day, good day, whatever. I don't feel bad sitting down and playing Minecraft for like 45 minutes.
Yeah, you can just jump in and you don't have to feel like you've actually accomplished anything per se. You can just kind of do something and be like, hey, I did this. I found this.
You can build a giant cathedral space in the span of 2 hours and be like, this is what I spent my morning doing.
Yeah, but it looks cool.
Feel
at
good.
the end of the day. Yeah, exactly. You're like, this is awesome.
I love Minecraft. I love the whole building thing.
Yeah. So you should definitely contact him because he has a Discord set up for all that and a server set up so you can get in. Yeah. And
all right.
They'll welcome you with open arms for sure. So.
Absolutely. Gosh, video games are great, aren't they?
They are.
So are card games.
What I grew up on, so I mean, I'm kind of ingrained. It's ingrained in me, and I'm ingrained in it, I guess. Is that how this works? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I did too. I'm looking at the very fancy computer that I've built. I've built so many computers at this point.
Yeah. I'm right there with you.
I'm one of those people. I'm one of those people that's like, I've got to upgrade my computer every 2 years. Like, I can't fall behind.
I'm in the same boat. I try to, when I build my computer, I build it with all top-end parts so that I can try to make it last as long as possible.
That's exactly like I have a 2070 in there that I dropped like $600 on. Oof. Computer pieces are expensive.
Yes, they are
not quite as expensive as Magic cards. But, like, you can get close.
Yeah, you can definitely get close. That's for sure. But for those of you out there who are wondering what we're doing here, we are doing a charity video here for essentially 2 charities. And we're going to be cracking a pack to compete to see who donates money to where, basically. So, Samantha, why don't you go ahead and let people know what charity you chose to send my money to if you win today.
Okay, so my charity is a local charity from my area. I've donated to them a few times through a lot of different ways, including I used to give them like $25 out of each paycheck. They're United Way of Greater Topeka. Topeka, capital of Kansas, that's where I live. So what they do is they kind of like help kids to kind of grow up and like they help kids to eventually be successful. So like they do a lot of stuff where they do training for under like poorer people. They help poorer people. And I grew up in a family with 9 kids and very, very like we were poor.
That's a lot
didn't
of kids.
Really have much.
Holy moly.
Yeah, so like as an adult that like helping other kids whose parents can't afford school lunches and stuff, like that's kind of where I'm at. Like,
that's awesome.
I will always put that effort out there because you want it. To quote a good friend of mine who is also a DM for the D&D, one of the D&D games I'm in. Oddly enough, it takes money to make money. And any way we can help kids get that start, I'm gonna do it.
That's awesome. Yeah, I'm sounds like a great charity for sure. I mean, like, I'm familiar with United Way. They're kind of all over the place. I know that specifically my company that I work for donates to United Way every year. They do like a bunch of charity, auctions and stuff to raise money for United Way in our area as well. So I'm right there with you. I'm totally on board, and I hope you win because I want to send my money to these fine folks so that they can help kids.
All right.
Sounds great.
Yeah, and so you have a charity.
I do, yeah. So the charity that I kind of rotate between the four, and the four charities that I have are basically like most of them are local to me, but this one specifically isn't local. It's the Canadian Cancer Society, and the only reason I have this one outside of the local charities is because cancer is very like sort of close to my heart. I've mentioned this in a few of my other videos. My dad was recently diagnosed with cancer back in November. He's currently battling it, so dealing with that, but also like both of my cousins on my mom's side, I only have two there, but they both had cancer, one with leukemia and one with thyroid cancer, when they were under 18. So I mean, like, that's not fun to deal with, and it's not great. Thankfully they're both in remission now, so I mean, like, if it wasn't for companies like cancer societies and all that kind of stuff doing the research and helping these kids, people would be dying a lot sooner, and that would not be good, right?
Yeah,
so,
I mean, cancer sucks.
Yeah. And I mean, like, I don't know if you try to stay PG or anything, but I don't. So I mean, I always say it when I'm bringing up cancer, and that's just fuck cancer, right?
Fuck cancer.
I can't.
I stay PG during my Minecraft streams,
right?
Only
yes, of
because
course. Makes sense.
Like Minecraft, but I'm not normally PG.
I'm right there with you. I try to keep my YouTube channel PG.
If I ever claimed to be PG, my girlfriend would just slap the hell out of me. Like, she'd slap the shit out of me. She'd be like, "You're fucking lying." She'd be like, "Not in this world.
Don't you lie to these good people out here."
Like, yeah, she'd be like, "You're fucking lying."
Yeah, that's awesome. But yeah, so that's my charity. So that's where I'm going to send your money if I win today. But speaking of winning and sending money, you have a stipulation for us. But before we talk about that, let's talk about the pack we're opening, because you picked this pack, and I actually had to go out and get it because I didn't have it on hand. And that's totally fine with me because I'm totally up for whatever it is. So why don't you give them the story about how you determined this was the pack you wanted?
So here's how I determined the pack. I have a really awesome game store near me that I love to go to. All of the people who work there are really awesome. They are amazing people. Shout out to Game Nut in Lawrence, Kansas. They are a wonderful store. And I texted one of the people who work there, the guy who runs all of the Magic stuff there, and I sent him a message, and I was like, "Hey, what's the most expensive pack you have in the store?" And I think he started off by going, "If you wait till Friday, we can give you $100 pack of the collector's booster for the Double Masters." And I was like, really? I was like, "You're gonna have to tune it down. What's the second most expensive pack?" And he's like, "Well, we have $25 for a pack of OG Innistrad." So that's what I chose. That's my favorite thing to do. First time I ever did a Chaos draft was when I lived in Wyoming, and the game store had access to OG Zendikar, selling packs for like $30 a pack at the time. And I spent $90 on a single draft of triple Zendikar.
Sweet.
Like,
That's
that
sweet,
was...
How was it, though? How was the draft? I bet it was awesome.
It was quite... I annihilated my opponents. That's how I'm going to say it. Like,
there you go, see?
Like, when you get to first pick the big Eldrazi, I just, like, played mono green ramp and first picked the big Eldrazi. And, like...
As you do with Zendikar, yeah.
Yeah, as you do with Zendikar. Like, they had packs that were, like, Guild Crash and everything. A bunch of people had chose, like, Ravnica at the time, and I was like... It's like, okay. I was the only one who was like, I'm gonna splurge and get the worst things.
Those
one person thought they would be good and got like triple Ice Age, which wasn't good, but they thought it was funny.
Like original Ice Age, yeah. That's
like
Your power level's not going to be on point there with any of the newer
Yeah,
sets.
it was one. It's one. I love just doing crazy off the wall drafts, and I love opening old packs of cards because I didn't
like,
play during this time.
You should. I mean, if you haven't seen my series, you should definitely be checking out the One of Everything series that I've done. And I would say specifically the place that I got this pack from, which is Moes Magic. It's the same story for me as for you. This shop is not my LGS per se, but it's about 35 to 45 minutes away from where I live. But he has, if I had done what you did for our pack battle, we would have been looking at like a $300 pack of like Urza's Saga or something like that. You know what I mean? Like something along those lines, because this is what he has. He's just sitting on his shelves.
That's after my heart. That's
right?
after my heart.
Well,
there.
I found this guy's shop. I found Mo's shop by a complete accident. I was at another game store in another town buying One of Everything for my series, and another customer went, "What are you doing that for?" And I was like, "Oh, I do it for YouTube." And he's like, "Have you been to this place?" And I was like, "What the heck is this place?" And he called it Moes Magic, and I'm like, "What the heck is Moes Magic? Weird. That's a weird name." I was like, "Okay." So I like Googled it, and I was like, "Hey, that's only like 30 minutes from my house." And I was farther afield when I met this guy. I was like an hour and a half away from home, and I was like, "How do you know about this place? It's way over by where I live." Like, he's like, "Yeah, it's over there. He's got lots of stuff." And I was like, that seems weird. And so I looked at the pictures, and I'm like, wow, there is a lot of stuff on the wall. I went in. I was not ready. I was not ready. I think I did the One of Everything series from his store, and the total bill came out to about $2,500.
Oof.
And that's like one of every pack that he had. Right?
Yeah, no.
And I was like,
I mean, Game Nut and Lawrence, I legit, like, I'd moved to Kansas, and I was living in Lawrence at first, and I got a job in Topeka, driving to and from, and I was living in Lawrence. And I was like, what's the local game store here? I'd like to go play more Magic. And the workers who worked there were really nice. All of the people who play there were amazing. Like, I felt at home. And so it's not my LGS, but if I have a chance to make the 30-minute drive over there, like, that's where I spend my money, because I love that store.
Yeah, and this is the same with me with Mo. Right now that I found him, I'm like, if I ever get the opportunity to spend money here, I'm going to Mo, because Mo is such an amazing dude, and he's always so super cheerful, super helpful. I love him to bits, and he's basically just me. 10, 15 years from now. Like, it's super weird. I love Gene and Sam, who same name as me. He runs the store, runs the Magic section. I know that I can send him a text when, like, if a new D&D book comes out, I can shoot him a text and be like, "Hey, can you hold one of the alt arts for me until this weekend?" And like, he's like, "All right, I'll make sure you've got one." And like, he's just really nice. Like, they're really nice people. If I shoot them a text, I'll be like, "Hey, what's the price of a box of Theros?" He's gonna be like, $100, same as normal, and I'll be like, "All right, can you?" Like, I'm going to be up there on Thursday. Can you make sure there's one in stock? And he's like, I can definitely try. I'm like, awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, you got to love it when stores do that stuff for you.
Yeah, right? Like, when they're really nice and personable, they're awesome. So, like, I mean, I think I rolled up, and I was like, I need a pack of Innistrad. And they were like, so you want the rest of the box, right? I was like, you guys are gonna have to put that away. Like,
I just want one.
We're not spending $600 on a box right now. Like, please put that away.
Exactly. So why don't you let us know what the stipulation is that you've come up with for this?
So the stipulation I have decided on is whichever has the longer name.
Okay, so the longest name out of every card in the pack.
Yes.
Okay. That sounds great.
The longest name out of every card in the pack. So count letters, count words.
Right. Okay.
The longest name in the pack.
That sounds
Whoever
like a great
has it wins. Okay. That was my choice.
Yeah, that sounds great. That sounds like a great little stipulation. I love like, just like, that's part of the reason I love this series, is because, like, we get to do these weird stipulations to figure out who wins the pack. Because, so many channels that are out there unboxing, and this is not a shot at them by any means. This is more just like, everybody does dollar value, right? It's just, it's what's easy, it's what's most people care about. I don't like doing it. I prefer to do something different. You know what I mean? Like,
Sorry.
what do we got here? Okay.
I'm a monster and I'm opening it from the top.
That's how I opened it. Are you not supposed to open it from the top?
No, I don't know. I see all kinds of people open it from the side and just tear the side open.
See, I opened it from the top.
Yeah, no, I see.
Yeah.
From the top.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So I start with a wooden stake.
Okay, and I've got a skeletal grimace. So I think I'm winning. So
I think you are. I think skeletal grimace is just a little bit longer.
Okay, so that's the top pick right now, skeletal grimace.
Okay. I've got Festerhide Boar.
Hey, that's what I have. What is the chances of this happening? Hold on, let me make sure that I can get you in shot here. Get your card in shot here. Oop, not that way. Hold on. This.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. I can just give you a little more space here. Perfect. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay.
Okay, so we got that Festerhide Boar. And then we got Hysterical Blindness.
And I have a Dark Thicket Wolf on my side. So
Dark
Hysterical
Thicket...
Blindness is going to be pretty close too, right?
I think, yeah, letter-wise, what, 1, 2,
this?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So Hysterical is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And Blindness is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 19 letters. So
okay. That's pretty high, because Dark Thicket Wolf is only 16. And Skeletal Grimace, I don't think, is less than that as well, because it's like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's only... So you're winning right now. Hysterical Blindness is taking the win at the moment.
Yep. Bump in the Night.
And I've got a Maw of the Mire.
I don't think either of those take
focus,
it. Like,
camera, focus. Doesn't want to focus.
Ah.
Good enough. There it is. Yours looks fine. Mine is the one that's not focused.
Yeah.
Okay, Maw of the Mire definitely not there either. Lots of words, just not a lot of characters in the words.
Yeah, absolutely. I got my next one's Nightbird's Clutches.
Okay, and mine's naturalized, so I definitely not there. But yours is close again. I don't know what.
Yeah, I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, just one below Hysterical Blindness.
So you're still 19 is the one to beat here. Okay.
Yeah.
So I had a Rebuke next.
Yeah, I have Silent Departure. So.
Okay.
Ghoul Razor.
And I've got an Urgent Exorcism.
Okay.
Not quite there either. Well, here you go. This might be one.
Abby Griffin.
Vampire Interloper.
Oh God, how long is that word?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right, for the first word, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 17. It's close. Right. It's my closest one to you. Okay. But 19 is still the one to beat here.
So this should be the last common? Question mark?
I think so. Yeah, it looks like.
Yeah. Prey upon.
And I've got a Seelhoff
Occultist, I think. Seelhoff?
Seelhoff Occultist.
Okay.
This one got reprinted just recently, didn't it?
Did it?
Yeah, it was in Jumpstart, I think, right?
Oh.
I think it was. In the Rogue deck.
Yeah. Rolling
Midnight Haunting.
Rolling Tremor.
Yeah. Okay,
how long is Midnight Haunting? That seems...
This is going to be a long one too, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 16, not quite. 17 is still my longest, and 19 is still the longest.
Yeah, total. It's Purify the Grave.
Those commons coming in hot in this
competition. I know, right? With the long names.
Yeah, and mine's a Skursdag Cultist.
Yeah.
Oh, but see here you go. I mean, I got the one. It's not necessarily the longest, but it's the most beautiful. Cellar Door.
What is it? Oh, absolutely. And I got a Rakish Air.
That's the Donnie Darko reference for all of you out there who don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I didn't. I'm not going to lie to you. I didn't get the reference.
That's okay. Yeah, Donnie Darko, in the movie, they mentioned that cellar door is the most beautiful phrase in the English language.
Oh, okay.
Don't know why. I don't know. There's probably some actual science.
Okay, and we're on to the rare, right? The rare is next. Yeah. I think I got a good rare. I got a good mythic. Let's
Oh,
be very
okay.
clear.
Okay.
I got a mythic in this pack.
And you got a good mythic. So
I got a good.
I got
I
a
got a
rare,
good
but
one.
my rare is good as well.
I got
You
a Balefire Dragon.
So my rare doesn't beat your competition, but my rare is very good. It's a Parallel Lives.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's an open. That is
Yeah.
an open.
Yeah. Like, so we both did very well in our rare slots here.
I've got a rare flip card on the back too.
Oh, do you really? Nice.
Yeah, I've got because then there's the ad card.
Yep. I've got the ad card.
And then I think this is where I really win.
I have a checklist card.
Because I have a.
Oh, wow. That's going to be super long.
I have
game, right?
Mare of Avabruck and
Yeah.
Howl Pack Alpha.
Yeah,
which I think is.
Mine is just the Ironsmith, which is not long enough by any means.
And I think this is an actual playable card, isn't it?
It is, yeah. The mayor is definitely playable.
Like, yeah.
It's
So
very
I got.
So you got a double rare pack, and one of them was a mythic, and both rares are playable.
Yeah.
Very good.
I mean, if I was drafting this 100%, I don't know what I'd take.
Ooh,
I'd look at it
that's
and
tough, right?
I'd be like, oof. I think Mare probably, and just try to like hard cut.
This is probably what I would go to. Mayor seems like the right choice. Because the Balefire is very expensive too, right? For limited.
Yeah, it's 7.
Yeah.
But like,
I mean,
oh
it's a
gosh,
top end
does
bomb, right? Yeah.
Yeah, does it win games?
It sure does. If you slam it, it wins. That's for sure.
Yeah. This was fun. I think
you win.
No.
Yeah.
Hysterical Blindness. What is
Yep.
it? Creatures your opponents control get -4/-0 until end of turn.
More
I don't
like-
think this card has ever won anything ever.
I think more like your opponents donate money to your charity of your choice is what it should say, right?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like I
yes.
said, I don't think this card has won a single thing ever.
That's probably
So-
fair. So now it has something under its belt. See, there you go.
Yeah. Like, there you go, Hysterical Blindness.
Yeah.
You did
see?
your work.
And this just goes to show you all out there that every card can be a winner. It just matters on what it's being used for.
And exactly how many letters are in its name.
That's
how
right.
it
That's
works.
right. So you should see a little pop up here in the middle of the screen, showing that I donated some money over to. Gosh, I don't the
United Way.
United Way. I'm like sitting here. I'm like, it's Alzheimer's. I'm like, no, that was the previous one I just did. United Way. United Way is the charity of choice this week. There we go. So you should see a little pop up there for that, and there'll be links below for the 2 charities as well. So if you feel you can donate some money to either of them, we would greatly appreciate it, and I'm sure the charities would as well. So thank you very much, Samantha, for joining me. I really appreciate you being here and giving me some of your time for this series. And why don't you just give a little spiel where everyone can find you again, just so that they know, in case they skip to the end here, then they get it again.
Yeah.
See?
Well, once again, thank you for having me. It's an awesome opportunity. Anytime I can do something for charity and help people out, I absolutely will. You all can find me on Twitter. That's where I'm going to tweet out if I'm streaming, if I'm doing anything, if I'm on other people's streams, which happens often. That's where you're going to find that information. Or if you just want to hear me shitpost about how Burger King is better than Wendy's, fight me.
There you go.
That's where you'll find me.
But Taco Bell is S tier, though.
Yeah, Taco Bell's
You can't
like
even-
miles above. You
Yeah, you can't even.
There's like, oh yeah, you can also see my Taco Bell tweets. But
Right,
like,
yes. Which are
there's a
very important in
hierarchy.
my opinion.
yes, absolutely. Yeah, and obviously I stream on Twitch at Shadowkeeper790. And I occasionally upload the VODs from my Twitch on my YouTube. Shadowkeeper790 there as well.
I think there was actually an EDH game that you uploaded with myself.
Yes, I think that might have been the last one I uploaded because I just have like a bunch of files on my computer.
So
that
there
I
you go,
haven't
everybody.
gotten
If
to.
you want to see me play some paper EDH with the wonderful Samantha over here, you can go check out her YouTube channel. There's a video of us playing.
Yeah, at least one, and hopefully I'll have even more. You just gotta.
Yeah.
Once I figure out how to manage, oh my gosh, and stop kicking my desk, manage my time, I will 100% upload.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. But anyway, that's it for us then. So thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure you go check out those links below. I really appreciate it. And like I say it at the end of every video, I do have a saying here, and Samantha's more than welcome to join me if she wants, but it's up to her. And that is, may your pulls ever be better.